And he was like, I ain't even going to go into detail about what he said, but all I'm going to say is that it is a very interesting situation because I just saw Why Did I Get Married all over again. And I was just like channeling my inner Angela bartender, and she just doesn't know what to do. And she's just like, I need some D. I need some D. And they were like, yeah, you need some D. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of does his thing for like a whole 30 seconds. And I am not even kidding, y'all. I promise you, it was about 30 seconds. What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl, EJ, and welcome to the recap, y'all. Now, today, we're going to be doing our first impression recap over the BET original series called The First Wives Club. Now, this series is actually inspired by the 1996 original movie, The First Wives Club. This particular series is going to follow the friendship bond between these women. Now, these guys are going to have to lean on each other for support, especially after they have not been actually nurturing their friendship. They've actually been neglecting their friendship for quite some time, and now they're going to need each other because Hazel is going to be going through a very, very public divorce. Ari is in a very unsatisfying marriage, and your girl Bree's husband has cheated on her, and they're going to need each other more than ever in order to try to help each other get through these things. So let's go ahead and discuss season 1, episode 1. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so first and foremost, this TV series is going to star Jill Scott, who plays Hazel, Ryan Michelle, who plays Ari, and Michelle Butois, hope I said it correct, who plays the character Bree. Now, we are going to learn that your girl Hazel is this incredible singer, go figure, and she is trying to reignite her music career. She hasn't had a hit in a while, but don't get it twisted, your girl Hazel has been on top. It's just right now, she's in a little drought. Now, she's in the studio working with this producer, working on some new music. Now, we are also going to be introduced to Ari, who is helping her husband with his campaign. Now, Ari is an amazing lawyer, but she gave up her career so that she could help her husband with his dream. Now, we're also going to meet your girl, Bree. Bree is a mom. She is also a surgeon. You know what I'm saying? She is a super mom, and she just found out that her husband actually cheated on her. Y'all, so in this particular episode, Hazel and her husband are going to an event, and we're going to learn that her husband is incredibly disrespectful, y'all. He is a hallelujah hot mess. Now, they are going to be on the red carpet, and they're going to be taking photos. Now, the first mistake that he made is he actually had something to say about the dress she had on, which was fire, by the way, but he wanted her to wear a different dress, saying that the camera is more flattering to it. Now, as they're taking photos, he's just kind of being unconcerned, like he doesn't even want to, take these photos. And then as soon as this chick, Stella, who is young and small and all of this stuff, comes onto the scene, he's going to tell his wife, wait a minute, you go stand over there. And then he's going to go take these photos with Stella, and he's going to be all excited to take these photos, putting his hand on her stomach, doing all this extra stuff. And all I could see in this moment, y'all, was Why Did I Get Married? Literally, I just saw Why Did I Get Married all over again, and I was just like channeling my inner Angela, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to jump through the TV and just choke this, but I was like, okay, it's a different TV show. This is totally different, but it felt the same. So anyway, y'all, so that happened. We are also going to learn that Ari is in a pretty unsatisfying relationship. Ari and her husband, they seem to be, this power couple. I guess you would say they're both extremely successful. But when they give you a door into their bedroom, you're going to see that her husband is in there watching porn to get himself excited, and she's just going to kind of come in, and he's going to be like, I'm almost there. I'm almost ready. And then you're going to see her have to, actually put on some lube, and then he just kind of does his thing for like a whole 30 seconds. And I am not even kidding, y'all. I promise you, it was about 30 seconds. And he was like, I ain't even going to go into detail about what he said, but all I'm going to say is that it is a very interesting situation, because I don't know if I can really say what he said, because I ain't trying to get on trouble on YouTube, y'all. But I was just like, really, dude? And then we're going to learn in this moment that your girl Ari is definitely not satisfied in any way, form, or fashion. Could she be satisfied with what just went down? But anyway, let me know what y'all think. If you saw that episode, or if you're going to check out the episode and after you see it, let me know what y'all think about that whole thing, because we can definitely talk about it in the comments. So anyway, y'all, then we're also going to see that Bri and her husband are just, she just ain't trying to hear what he got to say at all about this whole situation. She don't want to go to counseling. She don't believe in counseling, none of that stuff. He basically cheated on her, and she just ain't trying to deal with it. So it is what it is. So anyway, y'all, moving back to your girl Hazel, because this entire first episode is kind of centered around Hazel, because this is kind of what's going to bring these friends back together. Now, Hazel is going to wake up and she's going to see that her husband is not there. And of course, she's going to go onto social media, and she's going to go on to the old girl social media, Stella. And she's going to see her husband in the background of a video that she does. So she's going to take herself right on down to the studio, and she's going to see him all booed up with her, has his arms around her and all this extra stuff. So it's like he's making this huge mockery of her. Everybody seems to know about this whole situation. And in theory, she knows that she knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just don't want to accept it, but and that was the case with her. It's like she knew, but she just needed to see it. She just needed to hear it. She just needed that validation. Now, what does happen is your girl throws some stuff. She throws a phone or something, and of course there's going to be a camera on, so the camera is going to catch it. And of course, it's going to get leaked, and she's going to look like the crazy person. She's going to look like the one that was attacking him, when the truth of the matter is that this cheating, no good son of a biscuit, really. And I'm just like, okay, but we know that this is how this had to go. We already know that this is literally how things go sometimes. One person ends up looking like the crazy when nobody really knows the entire story of what was going on. It's just a narrative that was painted. So anyway, y'all, her husband Derek is like, look, you know what? Like, it's basically over. He says some things that he shouldn't say, but he does it anyway. And, he basically just tells her, like, look, this is how it's going to be. I'll let you have the house and all this other yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, ain't she the artist? Like, she was a big artist. So what you talking about? You going to let her have this and you going to let her have that? But y'all already know how this is going to go, without going into a bunch of the future episodes. But you already know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's manipulative, and he has done all of these things behind her back. So what she thinks she has, she doesn't have, because, he's done some things behind her back, and she's let him have that much control, and she trusted him that much with the finances and all that type of stuff. So you already know how it go. I didn't got to tell you, because you already know how it go. So anyway, y'all, Ari and Bri are going to come looking for their friend, because they're going to see this on the news, and they know they need to go be there for her friend, but she's not answering the phone. So these heifers are going to get on one of those little things, those scaffolds, I think they're called, where the people use to wash the windows on the big high-rise buildings and stuff like that. They're actually going to get on one of those and go all the way up to her penthouse and start knocking on the window. And I'm just like, this some love right here. Your friends really love you, because I can't be up that high. I just want you to know, to my best friend, I'm never going to do that. If you're in a penthouse, I'm probably never going to do that. You probably should just answer the phone and let me up, because that's how that's going to work, because I'm not gonna do it. So anyway, y'all, she ends up letting them in. They're gonna end up talking, and they're gonna realize that so many things have happened in each of their lives, and they don't even know about it. Everybody except for Ari is gonna come clean, because I'm sure that's not something that you really want to talk about, that your husband, y'all know. I'm sure that's not something that she want to talk about. She's just going to try to make it seem like everything is cool. They know that this isn't something that she really wants, because your girl Ari was on track to become partner, but like I said, she gave that up so that she could support her husband's career. So anyway, y'all, they are going to decide to go out. Now they are going to end up going out, and your girl Bri has this guy looking at her, the bartender, and she just doesn't know what to do, and she's just like, I need some D. I need some D. And they were like, yeah, you need some D. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't really know how to talk to this guy or whatever. And it was just funny, this whole interaction. So she ends up, having this thing with this guy. And I don't know. I can't really say that. I'm pretty sure it didn't make her feel better to have this one night stand because, I mean, at the end of the day, she loves her husband, but she said she needed it. So she did what she did. She had her little one night stand and it was what it was. Okay, y'all. So I forgot to mention that Derek also decided that he was going to give her song away. So remember how I said she was working on this new music? Well, Derek, old trifling ass, gave her song away to Stella. Stella, the little chick that he's screwing, the new artist, the fresh new model, all that type of stuff. He gave her song away, and Hazel is just a little bit upset about that, but she feels like there's nothing that she can do. And Ari's just like, look, what if you leak the song and it can't be traced back to you and you leak it before, hers is released? And so that's exactly what she does. And everybody loves the song. And this is a great song. And this is definitely going to be something that could definitely reignite her career. But of course, your boy is going to get extremely upset about this. And he's just like, okay, you want to play these games? So the games begin. And the first thing he does is he locks her out of her own penthouse. Well, come to find out, Derek didn't put her name on the penthouse. She thought that her name was on this penthouse all this time. Turns out Derek is the only person whose name is on the penthouse. So now she done got kicked out of her own doggone house, y'all. And the games begin from there. But y'all, let me tell you, this show has all the drama elements. If you like drama, then you will definitely like this show. And it is binge watchable because it already has 2 full seasons, and then they just started the 3rd season. So I think it's in episode 3 of the 3rd season. I actually looked at the entire 1st season, so I was very impressed with it. I don't know how I missed this series in the beginning, just keeping it real. Somehow I missed it. Okay, y'all, so as far as what I think about the television show, I think if you have not given this a try yet, you should definitely go and check this television show out. I think it has the drama, it has the comedic relief with your girl Bree. She is extremely funny to watch. I just love all of these women. They are extremely beautiful and they are very talented and they are doing an amazing job at bringing these characters to life. So, or if you are into shows that have camaraderie and sisterhood and have a little bit of drama inside of it, then you are actually going to really enjoy this television series. So if you've already been watching it, then let me know what you think about it. Let me know who your favorite character is. Meanwhile, go ahead and check out this next video, guys. Until next time, peace.